Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MDK Global. I'm here in Belfast at the Ulster Hall. With me I've got Steve Collins Jr. Another solid 6 rounds in the bank there. How did you assess your performance?
Very messy, very uncomposed, and but to take some positive, it was a good experience to remind you to stay cool and calm against opponents like him. You know, the win's a win at the end of the day, but it's an unacceptable performance, and you know, it's not something different like you do in the gym to perfect that. It's just in my own head. Stay cool and don't let lads like that spoil you and frustrate you, you know.
What was the reason behind that then? Was it the short notice or? No,
not short notice. I'm always fit. I do 10 rounds every weekend in the gym sparring with 2 different lads, heavier guys. It's not a problem. It's just sometimes you can get a bit overexcited. You know, when it's important, sometimes you can just get the fucking jitters and you want to take them out early, or else you don't land a shot that you wanted and you can lose your cool a little bit. You know when it matters on the night, you can't be making these mistakes. In the gym it's okay, but they don't seem to happen on the night because it's important. In the gym you can stay cool all the time, so I need to kind of take a sit back, get inside my own head a little bit and just stay calmer next time around, because even though that guy, his job is to spoil, he took me out of my game plan and made me look messy, so I wasn't happy.
Is it due to the fact that sometimes fighting these guys, it's hard for you to get up for these type of guys? Are you wanting the bigger names, minor titles? Would that get you up for the fight maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that something that's maybe causing these?
It definitely would. You know, the bigger names will definitely kind of will force you to step up a bit better. Also, you get the longer rounds as well. Sometimes, if you wouldn't close that door for me, Danny, please, will you? This man's looking. Sometimes with the shorter rounds you can lose your cool and rush it a little bit. We've always said that I'm a 10-12 round fighter. You know, I take my time, I cut you off. You know, I get my work done at close range. In there I was kind of forcing the short range because usually you'd wait for it to come. It wasn't going to come in the short round fight, so I was rushing it a little bit and playing into his game plan of being spoiled.
Do you think, again, touching on the bigger fights, you're needing these people to fit that are going to be on the opposite side of the ring than you, that has the same ambition? That way they open up, they're going to throw shots, so you maybe slip.
Exactly,
so it's somebody who has the same ambition rather than somebody who's going to turtle up and try and survive, like you say, and try and spoil.
Exactly, it's hard to find openings when he's not willing to throw so many shots. You know, when he's covering up and running and kind of grabbing and moving and stepping off, you know what I mean? Like, it does look, it makes me look bad, but like I said, it's his job to survive. And he's done a great job of it.
He's done a great job against a lot of people.
He has, I was only saying to the last guy I was speaking to, the only fight I watched him against is Tony Bellew, and a guy, like I keep reiterating saying Tony Bellew, but you have to remember a lad of his calibre should be taking out guys like that in a round or two, especially him being so big and all. But he made Tony Bellew look mediocre, and we've all seen what he could do, you know. Yeah.
Well, I think I read somewhere over the last couple of weeks that you're looking to go down to 168 middleweight. It's
not that I'm looking to go down. It's like I'm turning my last fight.
I think easy for you to make?
It was, yeah. I think I was 81 the night before. I wasn't drying myself out. I was having my food and stuff like that. So I was kind of thinking, like, I hear lads dropping 20 pounds, 15 pounds, 10 pounds, and I'm only, you know, missing a couple of meals and not having a drop of water in the morning before, and I feel fine on the day. I was like, why can't I drop, you know, what was it, 7 or 8 pounds?
Would that be easy for you? Like, is that, like you said, like
here's the science behind it.
I spoke to you before, and you said that light heavyweight, cruiserweight is where you're gonna.
But I used to be about 5-6 kilo bigger, you know what I mean? I was from back playing rugby days. But as time goes on, all the bulk is coming off me, you know. So it's starting to make sense. Like if you look at the height of me, every guy I fight is 6'3", 6'4" plus. You know, I'm only 6'1".
That makes me 6 foot then, is it?
Could do, yeah. So why not fight guys my own size? And like I said, I carry a bit of muscle mass. With muscle, you retain water. It's not like I'm thin and I've nothing to lose. You understand?
Yeah, definitely. Well, the middleweight division, especially domestically in the UK, and maybe Ireland as well, is stacked. Is the reason for you going down is to fight these big names? I'll probably mention somebody later, but you probably know who's going to be. But
I can only guess. I said I'd fight anyone at 175 or 68. I've even accepted fights at cruiserweight. My ego's too big not to say no to fights, so that's why I have management.
Did you get that from your dad?
Huh?
Did you get that from your dad?
Yeah, could have. Yeah, I'm sure you've met him. You know what it's like. No, I've, like I said, when I get these offers, it's more management telling me not to do it. You know, I just want to fight. You know what I mean? It's like, it's great getting paid to do it, but I don't really
You need some reward, I suppose, rather than just the payment. You need
exactly. I love being in the ring. I love exchanging punches. You know what I mean? The money is. I know what to make money. I know what to fucking graft. I just want to fight. You know what I mean? So I'll take cruiser or super middle.
Well, so we'll stay at super middle then. You know the name I'm going to. It's obviously going to be a huge build up. Chris Eubank Jr. He's super middleweight.
This will help get your views up on IFL, will it?
Exactly. This
is why you're plugging it.
This is what gets people into you and gets your name out there. Is the headlines, you know.
I get the wanker comments underneath.
No, I get the.
You got to be realistic.
So I get the jump.
You got to be realistic, okay? Would I fight Chris if I got a call tomorrow? Absolutely, but I'm not at his level. It doesn't make sense for him. I'm not ranked. He's ranked. He's fighting for titles against lads like James again on his last fucking fight. I'm fighting, you know, cruiserweight, for lack of a better word, journeyman. Boom, you know what I mean? I have to get to that level, and that's what I'm trying to get to. But it's not a fight that's ready to be made now. Hopefully, in a couple of years, sooner rather than later, I can get to there and get that fight, you know.
So is your next fight going to be somebody that can get you up there rather than these journeymen? Like you just said?
Like I wanted a bigger fight for this one, for the last one. But it's hard. I'm the away opponent all the time. I'm not fighting in my hometown, so it's hard to get these big names when it doesn't make sense financially for management, you know.
So okay then, before I let you go and get yourself ready, and probably, I don't know what you're going to do, enjoy the rest of the night and get yourself home, but what's next for you then? And looking for the tail end of 2019, what are you hoping?
Fight ASAP.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully more rounds, hopefully better names. Anyone, yeah.
Anyone, anywhere.
Yeah, hopefully with lads looking at that fight as well, it might entice them.
I think you're easy pickings.
Yes, exactly.
Well, good stuff. I'll let you get back to it.
Thanks,
Stephen, thanks for this fight. FlyFL TV, as always. Thank
buddy.
You.